Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by my YouTube channel today. This evening I have on my workbench Gene's QuadraFire brand Pellet Stove Controller. It's a TASSB-93V.12A, serial number 22562. Gene sent me this controller because he was having a number of issues trying to make his stove work correctly, and he indicated that the thermostat would not work correctly with this controller, even though the stove seemed to work correctly when he had the thermostat jumpered out. I received the controller this week and I've made a couple changes to it. I updated the filter capacitor on the power supply, so I'm ready now to do final test before I return this controller to Gene. As you can see, I have his controller connected to my tester. My tester is made up of a temperature simulator, an actual auger motor that's behind here, and I have a little label on the front that you'll see spinning as the auger motor is driven by the controller. I have a thermostat, which is just a standard on-off thermostat. I have a call for heat indicator, which you'll see come on, and I have 4 light bulbs at the back. One for the igniter or the heater element, one for the combustion fan, one for the auger motor, and one for the convection or room fan. Just know that the convection or room fan will not come on at all during testing for this controller. Power for that fan comes from the controller itself, but it is switched on and off by a thermal switch inside your stove. I do not have that switch on here. So I've had the controller plugged into my tester, and the tester's been on for at least half an hour now, so all of the timers have elapsed. I will say that I checked all 5 timers inside the control box and they all come in to approximately the correct time, so that's all functional. I'm now ready to perform a call for heat. So as I do that, a few things will happen. One is 3 of my 4 light bulbs at the back will come on, the igniter, the combustion fan, and the auger motor. The auger motor will also drive the actual motor that I have here, and you will see the marker spin. And we'll see the green call for light come on. We will not see either the green, 300 degrees Fahrenheit, or red, 1400 degrees Fahrenheit light come on because I'm only at about 59-60 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me go ahead and do that. So all those things are happening. The auger will now spin for about 2.5 minutes, and the igniter will stay on for approximately 8 or 9 minutes. That's to give it time to ignite whatever pellets are being dropped into the fire pit by the auger. After that initial 2.5 minute time, the auger will stop feeding and the igniter will continue to try to ignite that pellet load. What I'm going to do now is increase the temperature to our 300 degrees set point, and we'll see the green light come on. As I approach, let me tilt this up a little bit. There we go. We see the green light has come on. I'll turn it down, up, down, up. So I'm hoping you can see that on the camera. The green light is on. I'm going to further increase it to 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. And that'll make a couple lights in the back change. Ah, there it is. Our red light has come on at approximately 1400. Let me dance around that. And as the red light comes on, we see that the igniter went off. If we were to stay in this mode, the auger would continue feeding pellets into the fire pit. The fire, which is at approximately 1400 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, will continue to burn. The new pellets that are dropped into the pit will burn, and the room will warm up. As the room warms up, the call for heat will go away by the thermostat, and we see the call for heat fall out, and the igniter stops dropping pellets into the fire pit. That should cause the fire to cool a little bit and eventually cause the room to cool again, and the thermostat might kick back in and call for heat again. And when it does that, we see the call for heat come back on, the igniter drives, and we hear the igniter drive and see it spinning. That cycle will continue on and on and on as long as there are pellets in the hopper and as long as you have a call for heat by the thermostat. If you happen to walk into the room and you shut off the thermostat, what happens is there's no more pellets being driven into the fire pit. Those pellets that are there will continue burning. Eventually the temperature of the fire will drop, And as it drops, we notice that the igniter is not coming on because the thermostat is not calling for heat. And the room will go to the state of approximately 60 degrees Fahrenheit, let's say. 60 degrees Fahrenheit or so. And it'll stay that way until somebody walks in the room and calls for heat again. But that starts the whole cycle again. If I call for heat now, because I'm at approximately 68, the auger and the igniter will come on. Notice that? I'm going to shut it off. So there it is, Gene. Your controller works perfectly well with the replacement capacitor on my test bench. I do have concern that that was not the solution to your problems. So what I'm going to do is I'll send you a loaner controller in addition to this one. Both of them work the same way. You'll have 2 data points if you choose, and together we can work to try and resolve what the issue might be with your stove. For all you viewers, if you have a QuadraFire pellet stove controller of your own, or a different brand, and it needs servicing, please feel free to contact me. My contact information can be found in the video description just below this video. In the meantime, I hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up and that you'll subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that very much. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye-bye.